Hey, what's going on, everybody? I can't believe it's been a month since I posted. I think because the last post I did was about the exit of Afghanistan, which at face value even looks very strange and nonsensical. And then, furthermore, this whole mandate of the vacation jab. And the few YouTubers I watch that I really like their opinion and their outlook on the world and have had same experiences in life, and they are how I sound right now: exhausted, depressed, wondering where you can find the truth because it doesn't seem to be anywhere. And I've said that before. And again, if you're smart, all you have to do is see that there's been a major pretext to all of this, and there continues to be this master plan at the expense of our freedoms, our health, our human rights, all these things, that they throw in our face, and it's always an arbitrary enemy, such as communism or terrorism. It's like being mad at a corporation or being mad at a government, right? It's a faceless entity that you really can't control or vent your frustrations or try to fix. Now, I think that this has all been extremely deliberate, and it's affected, everybody's life globally, but in particular America, particular California. Governor almost got canned. I don't really, or didn't partake in that vote. I really can't blame one person for things that go on in the state per se, even though I did get laid off the day of California lockdown, and that did drastically affect my life. But just like every crisis, there comes opportunity, the yin and yang in life. So I was able to teach my daughter, who has was able to excel in a lot of things, because I was able to teach her myself and spend every day with her, which was really nice, as opposed to being just a slave at work. And another thing I just want to mention too is trying to become off script, because we tend to, as you all know, time's just going by so fast that we all tend to just get in this daily grind and just go on autopilot, and that stress builds up, and that lack of fulfillment builds up as well too. I typically like to go on solo trips and go out into nature. I did a few this year. One of the better ones was I went up to Yosemite in the wintertime in February, and for like 4 or 5 days went to a bunch of different sections of one of the most gorgeous places in the world, to rekindle the spirit, to be able to be comfortable with your truth, and to almost, if you want, you kind of get lost in your thoughts and lost when you're on a solo trip. But the best thing is you come out of that actually knowing yourself better. I think a lot of people don't do that. So my advice to you, even if you're not necessarily a camper, but better if you are a nature lover, is to go out somewhere beautiful in nature that by yourself. And whether it's a day trip or a weekend or a road trip, I guarantee by the end of it you'll feel more fulfilled. It's a tongue twister. And I don't want to be pessimistic. A lot of my videos tend to be postulizing on things that lean more towards this kind of dystopian, Orwellian world that we live in. But unless you're really stupid, you could see it. And if you don't see it, and you don't understand what I'm talking about, then look around you, look at the news, look at people's opinions, and take away only what you want and leave the rest. The great slogan is, the media doesn't tell you what to think, it tells you what to think about. I know I've been off the news for quite some time. I do dip onto CNN to kind of see things that are headlines, and then to not actually digest that information, but to dissect it and be skeptical and see how that relates to my life, and try not to be drowned in negativity and this always that this fear-based governance that we have that's been going on for a long time. So those are kind of all my thoughts, and if anybody's listening to this, I wish you well, I wish you peace, and try to find your happiness and truth, because that's really all that matters. Alright.